If you are on Medicare and a knee replacement is anywhere in your future, yours, your husband's, your wife's, your mother's, hear this before you schedule anything. Medicare is not obligated to pay for your recovery. Medicare will pay for the surgery. Medicare does not have to pay for the rehab stay afterward. Not one day of it. And here's why. It is one word. It changed and nobody sent you a letter about it. Your knee replacement is now an outpatient surgery. Same surgery, same surgeon, but you go home the same day. You are never admitted. And Medicare only pays for a rehab stay if you are admitted as an inpatient for 3 days in a row first. No 3-day admission, no rehab coverage, $0. So this is for you if a knee replacement is on your calendar, on your mind, or on your doctor's list of we should start talking about this. And it's for you if you are the one driving them home, because the person who understands the billing is almost never the person having the surgery. I am Kwame Kwade. I am an adjunct professor of finance at Johns Hopkins University, Carey Business School, and I've spent 15 years helping people get every dollar they've earned out of Social Security and Medicare. This is the Medicare Files. One rule per episode, the real numbers, and what to do about it. And this is episode number 1. Every number here comes from the Medicare's own published data. And at the end of this episode, I will show you how to look up your own numbers in about 2 minutes. No panic, no politics, just clarity. Now, everything in this part is original Medicare, Part A and Part B. If you're on Medicare Advantage, your rules are different, and I'll come to you in a few minutes. Medicare Part A pays for a rehab stay in a skilled nursing facility, but only after what Medicare calls a qualifying inpatient hospital stay. Qualifying means at least 3 days in a row admitted as an inpatient. ER time does not count. Observation time does not count. Even all night, even in a hospital gown, in a hospital bed, with a bracelet on your wrist, if you are not formally admitted, those hours are worth 0. Now, here's what it means for you and your knee surgery. 2 versions of the same surgery. Version 1, you are admitted as an inpatient for 3 days. The rehab door is open. Medicare covers the rehab stay, and your share looks like this. Day 1 through day 20, you pay $0 a day. After you've paid the $1,736 Part A deductible, which is for 2026. And then day 101, Medicare stops. Everything after that, you're on your own. And the whole thing is capped at 100 days per benefit period. Version 2, your knee surgery was performed at an outpatient facility. You are home the same day. You have 0 qualifying inpatient days. Now, there is no rehab after Medicare is not obligated then to pay for your rehab because you were in an outpatient facility and you had no qualifying inpatient stay. Not one, none. So in this case, there is $0 days. There is no $217 days. The facility charge its own private rate, and every dollar of it is yours. Same surgery, same surgeon, same knee, one checkbox. And nobody hands you a rule at the surgery center. There is no form. You find out when the bill comes. So let me stop here because this is where people call me. You did everything right. You picked up the right surgeon. You showed up. The surgery went well. And then a checkbox, an outpatient checkbox, not admitted, then decides you are paying for the rehab yourself. So that is why I have partnered with Baba. Baba advocates take on this burden for you. The status, the appeal, the paperwork. They know which words move a file. because this is their entire job. They are not an insurance company. They are not a government program. They don't sell plans. Advocates from BABA are covered by Medicare. Most people pay nothing out of pocket, and any cost sharing is explained clearly before anything starts. So I want you to call BABA 917-456-9002, or you can visit our special website with BABA at callbaba.com/benefits insider. About 2 minutes of questions that you answer, and then they will match you with your own advocate. Now let's go back to the surgery and talk about what it actually costs, because the numbers are stranger than you think. Now, the number for you and the one that decides it, where you had the surgery. Same surgery, 2 places, 2 different bills for you. If you had the surgery at the surgery center, a standalone place, you were not admitted to an attached hospital, the whole thing will run about $10,552 in 2026. And your share is about $2,109. If you did it as a hospital, same surgery, still home the same day, the whole thing runs about $14,275, almost $4,000 more. And your share is $1,967. So I want you to read that again. The more expensive place is costing you less, about $142 less. That is not a mistake, and let me explain why. At the hospital, Medicare puts a ceiling on what you can be charged for any one procedure. For 2026, the ceiling is $1,736. The surgery center has no ceiling. You pay your 20%. So on a small procedure, the ceiling never matters. 20% is under it anyway. On a $14,000 surgery, the ceiling is the whole story. The cheaper looking place is not always the cheaper one for you. There is no cheap setting in Medicare. There's only your procedure in your zip code this year. That is what you need to care about, which is exactly why when you look up your number on Medicare's website, those are the things you need to care about. So here is your move that you need to make. Ask this question out loud before surgery day. And I want you to ask it word for word. Am I being admitted as an inpatient or an outpatient? Do not ask, am I staying overnight? Because overnight under observation is not inpatient, and that's exactly the gap people fall into. Some patients genuinely are admitted. Then they are in Part A. You pay the $1,736 deductible for 2026, and the rehab door opens for you. Neither answer is wrong. They are different check boxes. Now remember, whether you are admitted or not is your surgeon's medical call, not yours. Your job is to ask, then plan around the answer. Your move number 2, home health is the door that doesn't need 3-day stay. This is the one people miss. Medicare covers home health, skilled nursing, and physical therapy in your home with no qualifying hospital stay required at all. You pay $0 for covered services. Conditions: your doctor certifies that you are homebound, you need part-time or intermittent skill care, not around the clock, they can't cover that. It is ordered by your doctor and delivered by a certified Medicare agency. So have this conversation with your surgeon before the operation, not after. And then move number 3. If your Medicare plan is an Advantage plan, your rules are completely different. So let's talk about it. Advantage plans are allowed to waive the 3-day rule, and many of them do, but they replace it with something called prior authorization. Your plan decides whether you get the rehab. In June 2026, the federal watchdog, the HHS Inspector General, the Office of the Inspector General, put numbers on it. Across 19 Advantage insurers that they reviewed, 12% of skilled nursing requests were denied. When people appealed, plans overturned 95% of those denials in the patient's favor. And you ask, how many percentage of people appealed? Only 18%. I want you to sit with those numbers. When people push back, they win 95% of the time, and 82% never push back. I understand why. You just had your knee surgery. You are in pain, probably on pain medication. You are not in shape to spend a Tuesday on hold reading a letter reading to you that may be confusing. This is precisely when the letter arrives, and that may not be by accident. So I want you to go to Medicare.gov, search procedure price lookup, type in the code for a knee replacement, which is 27447, and then make sure that the settings is your area and the current year. There is no login. It is free. Nobody will contact you. It takes about 2 minutes to run this search. And now the fine print, and I want to say it out loud. Number 1, these are national averages and your zip code will differ. Number 2, these numbers assume you already met your Part B deductible for the year. That is $283 in 2026. And once, not per doctor. And then the third, disclosure. Everything today is original Medicare with no supplement. Medigap can pick up that 20%, and an Advantage plan replaces this math entirely with its own co-pays and its own prior authorization. So, your next step, and here are 2 of them. The first, before you schedule anything, ask the one question: am I inpatient or outpatient? And if the answer is outpatient, which is usually what it is now, ask the second question: what's the plan for my recovery and who is paying for it? Ask both while you are still in the room and can ask it clearly, not from a recliner with a new knee and a letter in your hand. Second, if you're already in the middle of one of these, don't fight alone. Baba, I have partnered with Baba. Call them today at 917-456-9002. That is what they are there for. They are in your corner. And as I said, they are covered by Medicare and most people pay nothing out of pocket. Remember, 95% of appeals denials are overturned. 18% of people appeal. Don't be part of the 82%. Give Baba a call today so that you have somebody in your corner fighting the insurance companies on your behalf, especially after a surgery where you need to recover and not having to worry about billing and not having to worry about bureaucratic things that somebody can take care of for you. Now, episode 2 is the sequel to this one. The hospital bed Medicare says you were never in. You are admitted, you slept there, you are in a gown for 2 nights, and Medicare still counts it as 0 days. Same rule, different door. It's on screen now. I am Kwame. No panic, no politics, just clarity. I will see you in the next episode.